Hello YouTube, I am MRxGIBLETS and welcome to the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. Disclaimer right out the gate, this is a post commentary on the video. I did the commentary post-production. Bebop actually played this game that we captured, and she's not the commentary type, but she's better at Isaac than I am. I told her I'll capture it, I'll post commentary. She said, alright, let's do it. So here we are. And you'll probably detect some echo in my voice commentary. That's because I don't have a dedicated studio. The computer is in the kitchen, that's where I am. So there's probably going to be some echo. You may or may not hear the dog walking around in the background at any point. And I'm sure at some point you'll hear me drag on my my vape. So be advised, audio quality is not perfect, because I'm not perfect. My setup's not perfect, but I do the best I can. I'll probably ramble a lot because I've got to figure out something to say for nearly 40 minutes here whilst I watch Bebop play Afterbirth DLC, available now on Steam. This level, I'm sure you've already noticed the music is a little bit different. This is Burning Basement, a new level in the DLC. Bebop plays this, she's got like 250 hours on this game. She could tell you a lot more what's different and what's not. The loot bags, you just saw her pick up a loot bag. That's something that's different. You can see what it does. You know, she's got it going on when it comes to Binding of Isaac. That fly was really small just then. I don't know if you saw that or not. It's a really small fly there. So yeah, there's some new bosses, there's some new level designs. We'll see a couple of them here throughout the video. For the most part, you can import your old save file, so if you got that platinum guide, you don't have to lose it when you switch to Afterbirth. It's just a DLC, it's not a completely new game. There's some new items that are kind of cool. We'll see a couple of those. What else new will we see? I'm not sure if she fights any of the new bosses or not, but we'll see for sure, as this will be an experience for all of us involved. There's a new enemy, the Cyclops guys. They shoot tears. I think it actually surprised her. I think this may be like her second run, maybe her first run in Afterbirth. I'm not sure. She hadn't made many. That's guaranteed. Got to get that vape going on. So I'm trying to get back to the variety on the channel that I had at one time. I know there's been a lot of CSGO videos that have come out. That's just the thing that I've been playing the most lately. I want to get back into City Skylines and also into this as well a lot. So, and there may be some Minecraft coming at some point. The guys in the guild right now are playing FTB Infinity Evolved, which I played a little bit of it one night. I don't know, probably an hour and a half, 2 hours, and it's a really grindy pack. I've never been too big on the grindy packs, you know. Cookie Collection honestly was perfect for me. There's a bunch of Cookie Collection videos on my channel, in fact, because it was an easy pack. It really was. It wasn't that difficult of a pack. It was just a really fun pack to play. I'm not the guy that likes to grind in Minecraft. I don't know, I just don't like, it's not my thing. So yeah, she got mega bombs from Super Wrath. I think she's going back to pick up those soul hearts now. Yeah, and there's 2 more somewhere or another. There it goes. She'll have full health before she goes to the first boss. Oh, excuse me, I had to yawn. The channel hit 1,000 views not too long ago. That's awesome. The Kansas City Royals won the World Series, if anybody cares about that. She picked up placebo, and she's like, I don't know what this does. I can hear her talking, and she walks in here and she pops it, and she doesn't have a pill. It does nothing. And I'm like, you've got to have a pill. She's like, what do you mean? It just gives me an extra pill. I'm like, no. It mimics whatever pill you have. But she didn't have a pill, so nothing happened. Famine. So she'll either get cube of meat or ball of bandages here. I can't remember which one she gets. One or the other. I always hate these horseman bosses. I'm just not good at this game. I'm really bad at the game. She's so much better at it than me. I fail horribly, take stupid damage a lot. I'm not sure what happens to Issac there, whether he dropped a deuce or maybe his wang fell off. I'm not too sure, but whatever does happen, he's not too thrilled about it. Bebop always remarks how she hates spiders. I freaking hate spiders, she always says. She gets in these rooms. It's not many times that she doesn't take damage in a spider room. It's her one weakness. Looks like she hermited there. And she had no coins, so now we have an invisible ham that's sort of wreaking havoc. That's new in Afterbirth. Invisible hams. So we're about 1/5 of the way through the video. Find something to talk about, Mr. Giblets. How about we talk about the RDS Guild? So, shortly, there will be a brand new video going on the channel. A promo video for the RDS Guild. Kind of, just sort of, you know, this is what we are, and who we are, and what we do. And I'm hoping it's going to be pretty epic. I'm still waiting on some capture, some raw video from a couple of the members, and we'll be ready to slap that together and upload it. So look for that to be coming out pretty soon. Happy Wheels made a triumphant return not too long ago. I'm sure you saw that video. It's a compilation of scenes from 2 of my previous Happy Wheels videos. I've got a couple more of those that I can do compilations for. Just trying to take, and so she gets Explosivo here, which is a new item. And she's not quite sure what it does right to start with, but you will see. You will see very shortly what Explosivo is good for. Bebop thinks it's the greatest tear effect in the history of tear effects. But anyway, Happy Wheels. I got enough probably to do at least 1 more, if not 2 more, of those montage videos, Happy Wheels montages. I may just sort of stick those in as they come. to me, and you know, there'll be some new fresh Happy Wheels coming out at some point. Don't know if I'm going to keep uploading them on Saturday mornings. It just depends on what kind of file sizes that I get from those videos. You know, that really sets the tone for whether or not I'm going to be able to upload it from here, or if I have to go somewhere and upload it where that has better internet. So you saw Explosivo stick to that fly and it got bigger, and as it grew it exploded. So you'll see how effective that is shortly when she gets into the boss room here. See, watch it, and boom. So that's a thing. Pretty cool tear effect. It's very effective here. Of course, you can't damage the haunt until you kill his buddies. So bam, that one's gone. She sticks both of those. Bam, they're gone. And now she's moving on. She gets brimstone here. She walks right into it. He takes black heart damage, and then that one exploding tear took probably 2/3 of his health. So that is pretty powerful. I think she's calling me into the room like, hey, come look at this tear effect. It's badass. Krampus. Freaking Krampus. Get wrecked. Krampus does some new stuff. You'll see here in a second. And, oh, what the freak was that? Krampus got the rotating brimstone going down. Of course, in Rebirth, Krampus's room never had anything in it. It was always empty for the most part. So now you've got these skulls that spawn in here. There's a black heart in the center of the room. You know, getting Krampus a lot of times was kind of like a big, you know, screw you, cause you either had a chance to get a lump of coal or Krampus's head, neither of which are great. But now with the addition of that particular, you know, mechanic where I guess there's either a chance of a black heart spawning there or a black heart always spawns there, that is, you know, that kind of gives you a little bit more incentive to, you know, go and deal with Krampus. So yeah. Tammy's head, you know, not the greatest spacebar item in the world, but definitely, you know, pretty decent. It's a whole lot better if you have brimstone or something like that. But she just wrecks this room with that explosive tear effect here. One thing I've noticed is if you stick them and then they disappear off the screen for some reason, the tear doesn't, you know, it goes away. So so she takes some pretty rough damage there, but no big deal. I guess she decided to leave Tammy's head behind, which, you know, if she was getting a lot of pills, which she really isn't. I hate those stupid things, especially in a room like that where you've only got narrow fucking... Now, the explosive tear effect is not very effective against these guys. Now, she got lucky there, and she got screwed there. You see what happens is it flat. Now they can't pop when they're flat like that. They won't pop their head up to shoot, and so you kind of just have to hope that your tear explodes at the right moment. It's very difficult to time, and she took some really dumb damage there, but I still love her no matter what kind of dumb damage she happens to take or not take. So yeah. I can't remember if there were green worms like that in Rebirth or not that left the creep behind, but in any event, you know, creep is always a pain in the rear. Especially, you know, if you don't have flying, it's a real pain in the butt. So this thing spits out those little yellow fly things. They look like corn kernels. They're not particularly hard to deal with. You notice she has emergency contact. Maybe we'll get a chance to see her use that. I've seen it used in other videos. It's kind of like Mom's hand comes down and attaches to the enemy and holds them in place for a time. I think it does damage to the enemy as well as they're being held in place. She takes a lot of damage in this room, if I'm not badly mistaken. Not too bad. Get wrecked, bat! Kaboom! Moving on. There's a lot more TNT I see spawning in Afterbirth like that. Man, she was raging at this. She was just absolutely raging at this room. So she got really lucky there. Two of them opened up. Well, no, one of them. See, she's about to flatten him. Well, no, she got him. Got lucky there. That one's not going to be so lucky. And so he gets flattened out, which makes it infinitely more difficult. She got lucky with ball of bandages saving her tail there. She hates rooms like this. I hate rooms like this. I don't think anybody that plays this game cares anything about a room like this. And she's just, you know, smashing him and is doing nothing. Got them both all jacked up. And yeah, so she got lucky there. And it went off at the exact moment they both opened up, which is great. These guys are new. So you do damage and then, you know, as long as they have two heads like that, they will project that creep out. So that's difficult to deal with sometimes. Freaking hams. Champion hams. They don't stand a chance to get that explosive tier. There's not many things that have enough health to stand up to it. Aside from bosses, obviously. I can't remember what this thing is, but I still don't understand how fires are burning in a flooded cave. Oh, a little haunt. Yeah, that's pretty good deal most of the time. If he'll just do something. Sometimes he does nothing. Haggalass! Yawn face, make stupid pants. Let's get the vape on. All right. The haunt, you know, is great. It does fear, which keeps the enemies from coming on you so hard. As you know, the stain. So she, that's the emergency contact right there. So he wasn't able to move or anything, and she just wrecks him with the explosive tears. So we didn't really get to see a whole lot of what the stain did. She's disappointed she didn't get a devil room, but she's going on down now, behind the curve for the boss rush, into catacombs. Infested. So I was showing her how to use the pill mimic there. So now she understands how that works. Man. I mean, I don't know how she survived right there. I think ball of bandages bailed her out. But that was pretty epic. All the spiders jumping in and exploding in her face. What is that? The pact or contract? The pact, yeah. So now she's got this cool looking... And that just makes your tears go really slow, I guess. Which can be okay, because it increases the number of tears that are out in front of you hitting things. Screensaver keeps popping up. I've changed my angle on the microphone too, so I don't know if that's making a difference or not. I don't have a lot of experience with this mic. I'm still figuring it out. I haven't had much chance to use it because it just picks up background noise really bad, and you know, there's always somebody at the house watching TV or playing another video game, so I try not to use a mic, keep some background noise. But nobody's home right now. It's kind of a rainy day, and I'm here doing this post commentary for Bebop Issac video. So in a situation like that, Explosive Tears is like, yes, amazing. There's a tiny little, like, trailer. Did you see the little green man trailing behind the much larger green man? That was interesting. I've watched some of this, not all. The clouds are real. Probably hang my headset up. Let's plug it in. Afterbirth. Spider Room. What we got? Virgo? Yeah. So that's always good. Having the old Virgo is a good thing. So like I said, there's a lot more TNT that spawns, it seems like. Never remember seeing that much TNT before in Rebirth. If I'm not badly mistaken, this is just a straight Issac run. So in case you didn't know, that's a thing. And it works. Do it myself. Get your bomb back 9 times out of 10. Maybe. See what the boss is? The Hollow. Yeah, she just absolutely wrecks this dude with Explosive Tears. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Boom, bang. You know, boss room over. Get some more bombs and some evil up. Blackheart's good. On to the next level. So yeah, we had to go somewhere, so the video will cut right here. Coming up, you'll see a little bit of a jump because I'm lazy in cutting and trimming the video. You'll notice a little bit of a right there sort of jump, but you didn't miss any action, I promise. I hate those stupid bone throwers. It's the most annoying enemy in the whole game. And this room right here would have had me raging. I would have died. I would guaranteed have died in this room. If you'll notice the little ghost things, you stick a tear to them, but if they disappear with the tear on them, the tear doesn't follow them. So watch right here. Boop. He just totally, you know, missed the tear exploding in his face. So we're over the halfway point. I hope I haven't rambled too much. Blackheart did the damage there. Flies. Jeez, man. Ridiculous. Redonkuline. Redonkified. One thing you may notice about the video, it is 1080p at 60 frames, and the reason for that being, Issac is not that high end of a intensively graphic game, so maybe having the equipment that I have, I am able to capture Issac in 1080p 60 frames without melting my processor. So I do. that's just it. I just do it because I can. Other games I can't do that, like Minecraft. I cannot capture at 1080p. Also, it's a file size deal. Like, this file is going to be just massive because it's nearly 40 minutes long. It's 1080p 60 frames. And if I render it in 1080p 60 frames, it is going to be gigantic. Probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 12, 13, 14 gigabytes. I hope it's not much larger than that. I don't know. I'm gonna soon get a 32 gigabyte flash drive. Hopefully here pretty quick. That will allow me to transfer these large files with no problem. So yeah, because the reason I say that is, you know, a 40-minute long CS:GO at 720p 30 frames is average about 7 gigabytes. So this is about the same length of video with 1080p 60 frames. So I'm guessing it's going to be about twice as large, roughly. Hopefully it won't be more than 32 gigabytes, because if it is, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. I'm going to have to go buy a portable hard drive in order to do what I need to do. I just don't understand why she wants to blow up all those skulls and spawn those stupid things. Yeah, if she sees a gray chest in the arena, she's like, nope. Whole lot of nope. Not even worth it. Not even worth it. From what I'm watching this video, I don't think the explosive tear damage does anything to the character. It just doesn't appear to. Now, I may be wrong in saying that, but I have seen those things go off pretty close to her several times. Bone hands coming down. You know, you can get black hearts out of skulls, but I just don't think it's worth the bomb and the chance to spawn a stupid thing. Here's another thing that's different about Afterbirth. Like right there, she had a choice of what item to take. Some rooms have a machine called a refresher in them. She picked up Isaac's tears, which I think is a new spacebar item. It builds up every time you shoot a tear. It builds up some, and then when you spacebar, it has an effect like Tammy's head. So there you go on that. My phone is blowing up for some reason.
The tower.
Phone explosions and such as this. Leave me alone, people. I'm trying to make a video. I'm trying to make a video. Now, where are we at? I lost my place. She looks like she's just wandering around the damn level now. Get to the action. Jeez. Blow up, phone. It's actually her texting me right now.
Two of spades.
Yeah. Text messages for real. And the screensaver went off again. So we have a new boss here. I can't remember what he was called. I didn't see it, so I can't remember. He turns into Dingle, who shoots corn out, and it looks like a bunch of green poop all over everywhere. So that's a thing. That's Binding of Isaac. You know, sometimes it's gross in the implementation of the things that it does. I'm gonna take this hoodie off because I'm hot as freak. Take my shoes off too, probably. So if you hear strange noises, I'm taking my shoes off. Oh, I bumped the thing. Mr. Giblets, this is the most unprofessional commentary I've ever heard in my entire life. I don't give a damn. I'm not a professional, I'm an amateur. Now, if you want to make me a professional, we can get it done. Phone just blowing up. It's a mom war. A Facebook mom war. To the death. My tea party is prettier than your tea party. Don't care about that crap. We'll be having a baby in December, in case you didn't know. And so that's a thing. Don't know what that'll do to my video gaming frequency, but it will most assuredly cause it to decrease, which is okay. I don't have a problem with that. But it is a thing that's most likely going to happen. Now right here, I don't know what the hell she did, but she unlocked like 65 freaking things, like right in a row. Just I don't know what happened, what she did. I'm not sure, but you know, a dozen friggin' things unlocked. Maybe it was blowing up that machine. I don't know. But whatever it was epic because, like I say, it unlocked half the friggin' challenges. That explosion is so loud. I have my headphones hanging on the thing. I can hear it exploding from 3 feet away in the headphones. So we're pretty close now. I think we're about 3/4 of the way. Maybe. Not sure. That explosive tear makes those things so much easier to kill. I have the biggest problem killing those stupid floating head brain things. And then I'm trying to tell Bebop here, just stick one, and you're done. And she keeps shooting them and killing them before the bomb will go off. All she had to do was stick one and they would have all been done. She could just dodged faces. The tiny little crybaby fly hive thing. Secret room, FTW. Blowing up the mushrooms. You can get stuff and things from that. Continuing on. That was a pretty horrid damage to take there. But it happened, so can't change it now. Ball of bandages saved her again. And here, that book is Monster Manual. I don't know. She didn't want it. She kept Guppy's head for whatever reason. Soul Heart. From the shop. I don't know what that battery looking thing is. That explosive tear, though. That's really annoying. It's like very hard to shoot that fucker down there. That blast, dude, blew up every single thing. Boss, Mom, get wrecked, Mom. So the explosive tier, as it pertains to Mom, is not that great because she pops in and out so much that the tiers don't have a chance to go off. What you have to try to do is stick an enemy near where Mom is going to spawn, and if you're able to do that, it does do a significant amount of damage. I think you'll get a chance to see that here. Bebop takes a lot of damage. She's kind of rusty. It's been a while since she played. She hadn't. I don't know. It was a while. And then Afterbirth came out, so she played that. Yeah, one goes off right there. So, I mean, it does a decent amount. It's not it's just it's not that effective against Mom because of the in and out nature of the character model. Just whenever it disappears, the tier disappears too. So there you go. She beats Mom, and it's on to yet another new level type in Afterbirth, which is, you'll see here in just a second, the Scarred Womb. So she got Curse of the Labyrinth here. She wasn't happy about that. This is a bad level to get XL on. Yeah, she was raging pretty hard about it. That was not a good drop from that. Stupid mutated hams. I hate mutated ham. Mutant ham! Die! Oh my god. That is a champion eye. I know she was raging there. Surprised I didn't hear her curse. Because she hates those stupid eyes. And then you have a champion. 2 rooms in a row with a champion eye? Yeah, that's what did it for her. She is so done after that, I'm sure. She's just raging right now, like immensely mad at the game. And so the mistake she makes here is sometimes they shoot out tears when they blow up in the womb, and there you go, have it. So ladies and gentlemen, this has been MRxGIBLETS with a Bebop Issac run. Please like and share the video if you enjoyed. Comment, let me know what you think, and I'll check you later. Peace and chicken grease upon your face.